Nyck de Vries was brutally removed from his AlphaTauri seat by Helmut Marko. Nyck de Vries is set for a humbling return to the racetrack this weekend, with the former AlphaTauri driver set to step into the cockpit of a Formula 2 car for some demonstration laps during the Jax Racing Day festivities in his home country. De Vries, whose departure from F1 came less than a month ago after the British Grand Prix, will drive an MP Motorsport Formula 2 car around the Assen circuit, which currently hosts the Dutch event on the MotoGP calendar. The Dutchman had been hoping to turn out in front of his home supporters at the Dutch Grand Prix after the F1 summer break, but De Vries will have to settle for this weekend's stint at the Jax Racing Day event instead, driving on both Saturday and Sunday. Speaking about his involvement in the weekend, De Vries explained, "Jax Racing Day is one of the most diverse and accessible racing events in Europe. It is wonderful to see that our sport is so alive in the Netherlands." The 28-year-old last sat behind the wheel of F2 machinery during the 2019 season, in which he scored 4 victories and 12 podiums, pipping former Williams driver Nicholas Latifi and experienced Italian Luca Ghiotto to the title. De Vries was not afforded a full-time F1 drive off the back of his 2019 F2 triumph, instead being forced to settle with a Mercedes test and reserve driver role while making his way into the world of Formula E after winning the Formula E World Championship in 2021 and impressing during a substitute appearance for Williams at the 2022 Italian Grand Prix. The Dutch driver finally got his shot at the big time, replacing the Alpine-bound Pierre Gasly at AlphaTauri for 2023. Unfortunately for the 28-year-old, there was to be no repeat of his point-scoring finish at Monza this year. The Dutchman was ousted from his seat after a mere 10 races, with the ruthless Helmut Marko opting to remove De Vries from the team after the British Grand Prix. Returning at the expense of De Vries was the beloved Daniel Ricciardo, who put the final nail in the coffin of his F1 career with a reportedly strong outing at the latest Pirelli tyre test. With former Haas driver Mick Schumacher taking up De Vries' vacant test and reserve role with Mercedes, there is seemingly no room at the F1 table left for the former F2 and Formula E champion.